Hi guys, so I thought I'd quickly do this. Libby's sat behind me on the bed. So people have been asking me if I keep looking that way, it's because my camera's this side and I'm filming this way because people keep asking me to film this way. So I'm looking at the main screen to see where it is, but my camera's actually there. So I'll try and look at the camera as much as I can. But she's currently watching Paw Patrol, and for a little while now people have been asking me to do a video. She's just seen herself on camera on my fibro. So I am just going to try and do it now. Hi Libs. So yes, don't touch the camera, watch Paw Patrol for me. So I was actually diagnosed with fibro last year. I've been having the symptoms of it for years now, but I kind of, like you do as a mum, she's sniffing my arm, this is her like thing she likes doing. Anyway, as you do as a mum, you just put the pains and aches and pains and things that you're experiencing down to just, you know, lifting the child wrong, or just generally, you know, standing over the sink too long, that kind of thing. You just put it down to that. My back had been hurting since I had this little monster, and I kind of put that down to the fact that I had an epidural and I had a spinal, and obviously when I was pregnant you walk different ways and stuff like that. So I put that down to that. It'd been going on for months and months, and it got to the point where anything after about 5-10 minutes on my feet, my back was in really bad pain. The only way I could describe it was like somebody had beaten my back really badly. It hurt to breathe. It was just so painful to stand. It was like somebody kicked me in the kidneys, and it was like shooting pain that went up and down my spine, and it just really hurt. I mean, I could stand to do the dishes, but like Matt would come up behind me and rub my back, or I'd have to do like 3 or 4 dishes and then I had to stop and sit down for a bit and then come back and do it again. And it was just kind of getting to me, but I just kind of put it down to being a mum and obviously carrying Libby and then having a spinal, because if you look into things, having a spinal and having an epidural, it does say that like 80-90% of mums do experience back pain afterwards. So I kind of put it down to that. So yeah, and then eventually basically it was getting worse and worse and worse, and my mum and Matt basically ganged up on me and said I really need to go to the doctor and get this sorted. She's now going through the wardrobe. Yeah, they basically ganged up on me, and I went to the doctor, and they said obviously my weight wasn't helping and that I should lose weight, but there was an underlying issue. I'm showing the beginning signs of osteoporosis in my hips, but they said they don't actually diagnose that until you're 40, so I'm only showing signs of it at the moment. Now, I've known that for quite a few years, but they asked me to do a few things, and they said it's suspected fibromyalgia, which I knew what that was because my mum's had it for about 15 years, I think it is, and I've seen her on good days and bad days, and when my stepdad passed away I became her full-time carer. So yes, I saw on that. So I kind of knew what it was, but I kind of thought, you know, it's me. I just get on with things. I will just carry on and don't pull it off the hanger, boo. I'll just carry on and do things what I can. And I've just gone downhill. I was brought up to be very much, if you want something done, you just get on and do it yourself. You don't have to rely on other people, you just get on and do it yourself. And it annoys me that I can't do the things I used to do. You know, to do washing up is a killer. I have to do like 5 minutes. I have to like run the water, put the first load in, like the plates and that lot, and then go and sit down, and then I can come back, I can wash the plates about 5-6 minutes, and then it really starts to hurt again. And sometimes I just push myself through it and kind of go, no, let's do as much as I can, and then I'll admit defeat. But when I do that, rather than only having to sit for like 10-15 minutes until the pain subsides a bit, I actually have to sit down for a good hour or so because I'm in that much pain. Today I haven't gone on the electric bike, no, the exercise bike. I've just got the washing up today, and because they took our recycling today, our extra recycling was stored in the shed due to Christmas, and normally all like the posting bags and the blue tack, no, what's it called, you know, the bubbly packing stuff, that's normally kept in the shed. So that's been in my kitchen. So when they took the recycling today, I put all that back into the shed, which cleared my kitchen a bit. I've got some more cell bits and stuff in the kitchen in the middle of the floor that I just need to put away in the cupboard where all the rest of the cell bits are. And I've got a lot of stuff from gifting that I've just got to literally take photos and put on the gifting site. So I haven't gone the exercise bike today. Also, we kept bringing up the stuff and just dumping it at the end of our bed kind of thing. We've got quite a big gap between the bed and the wardrobe, and because we haven't got the wardrobe doors on at the moment, we were just dumping it in front of the wardrobe. And it's just stupid stuff like where we've had Christmas presents and gone, oh, that needs to go upstairs. We've just dumped it upstairs there, and it's never really been seen to. So it was annoying me. I was lying in bed every night and seeing it, and it was bugging me. So today I decided I wanted to tackle that, so I probably wasn't going to go on the exercise bike. I've not been feeling too well. Yesterday I had my doctor's and he finally gave me some painkillers. Basically, for me, an average day is the morning is the worst. I wake up and it takes me probably nearly an hour to feel anything slightly human. It's hard to get up in the morning, especially in the mornings when Matt's on and early, so he's already gone. I have to slowly try and get myself out of bed, and having the bed covers on me feels like you're encased in concrete, if that makes any sense. My chest hurts, I have trouble breathing, which doesn't help my asthma, and I just feel disgusting. Pardon me. But I don't have the strength in my arms to get myself up, so I have to kind of move very slowly and get up bit by bit and kind of wedge myself up and stuff, and then I get up. Libby's usually pretty good. She wakes up, and for about the first hour she just either wants to sit in bed and watch TV or watch the Minions, because we haven't got TV upstairs. We've got TV, but like we can only watch DVDs and stuff. So she likes going on Amazon and watching the Minions, or she'll just play happily in her room. I've been put on antidepressants yesterday because fibro does make you depressed. It makes you depressed to the point of you're annoyed with yourself that you can't do things that you used to do. You are annoyed with the pain you're in all the time. You're annoyed with the fibro fog you get. You're annoyed that silly things that wouldn't normally get to you. You've got like permanent PMT, and it just, I don't know, it's just horrible. But yeah, like I've been tidying today, and I mean, I'm not shaking that badly, I'm shaking a little bit. But the other night it was just horrendous, I couldn't hardly move. As the day goes on, my back does hurt more, my legs hurt more. my wrists and hands hurt more. I find the fibro fog gets more. I have to have strict regimes really. Like at the moment Matt's on nights. When he's on days I struggle in the morning, but I can do it. And then when he's on nights I have to have strict regimes. I have to know what me and Libby are having for dinner. And I know I have to cook it a certain time, and I make sure it's stuff that doesn't take that long to cook. I get Libby's bottle ready, and she does have formula at night, so I put like the formula in the bottle, so all I've got to do is put the water in before we go to bed. I get her juice ready for the next morning. I get my juice ready to go upstairs. You know, I will come upstairs and I will put the clean nappy to go on her and the wipes on the bed ready to change her nappy. I'll put her night-night dummy beside the bed, so I have to set myself very strong routines to get through this. On a bad day, hit me. You found your light? On a really bad day, I do struggle a lot. You want to show the light? She's found a light she got for Christmas. Which one's this? This is Santa. There's Santa. So yeah. She's just playing in her room now. She's bringing everything into our room. But I find it hard to deal with this. I think she just found her other light now. I find it really hard to deal with this, and sorry if I keep looking away. Like I say, my camera bit's there and I'm looking at the screen. Yeah, she's found another one now, look. Thank you, baby. She does keep me going. She keeps me going an awful lot. Hold on. Don't smash them together because you'll break them. Yeah, she keeps me going an awful lot. She understands there's certain things that Mummy can't do at certain times. And I hate it that she's nearly 2 years old and she's cottoned on to when Mummy can't do certain stuff. And she'll bring stuff up onto the sofa or onto the bed, or she'll play nicely on her own. And you know, she keeps offering me her drink and stuff like that. But for me, my fibro is constant pain in my back, constant pain in my ribs, like somebody has broken my ribs. She's found another one now. She's got 3 now going. So, yeah. Yeah, it's constant pain in my back, constant pain in my hips, my ribs, my chest. Even though I can reach up to my head to like scratch my head and stuff, I can't. She's got all 3 lights going down here. That's what the noise is. I can't brush my hair anymore. It sounds disgusting. But I can't brush my hair anymore, so Matt has to do that for me. I struggle getting in and out the bath, and our shower is one that's up over the bath. So I struggle getting in and out the bath. I struggle getting in and out the shower. I can't wash my back myself. Matt has to do that for me. I can't dry my back myself. Matt has to do that for me. I struggle to put my eczema cream on. Matt has to do that for me. Some days I can't put my shoes on, so I just don't go out. Other days I struggle to put my shoes and socks on, and Matt has to do it for me. I mean, I've changed all my clothing nearly to just pull on stuff, so I don't have to do zips or buttons. I struggle to do Libby's sometimes, so I have changed a lot of Libby's to not zips or buttons, but she does have her hoodies, and as long as I clip the bottom in for the zip, she can do it herself, and she's really good with her buttons now. So yeah, she's really good, and she does put on her own shoes and she puts on her own socks. I'm starting to get anxiety as well. I used to be, if I go into town and it's busy, I didn't care. No, if I go into town and it's busy, I start getting like a racing heart. I start getting breathless, and I've just got this fear that everyone's staring at me and looking and going, how fat is she? Look at her. She's obviously just a sit on her ass mother. And I used to be able to walk into a shop and see it's busy and kind of go, oh well, I'll just get what I need to do and get out. Now if I walk into a shop and it's busy, I can't deal with it. I have to just walk out and go back another day, or go to another shop to get what I need. And I'm trying to kick it in the ass before it takes hold. The thought of getting up and getting dressed and getting Libby dressed and getting the buggy out and walking to town, it kind of fills me with dread. Anyone with fibro knows taking a shower is a mission. Not just the time it takes, but just doing something as simple as undressing yourself, getting in the shower, washing yourself and getting out. That is like a full-on workout for somebody with fibro, and you have no choice. You have to sit down after you've done it and rest for a bit, because you just can't do anything. It's soul destroying in a way to know that your brain is fully active. Your brain is like, let's just go in, get the shower done, get us washed, dried, dressed, you know, go and do this, go and do that, and you can't do it. You know, just the thought of having a shower and just the thing of having a shower takes it out of you. Another thing I found with fibro is the frickin' heat waves. They are driving me insane. 1 minute you are freezing cold, and I mean freezing cold. No amount of layers of clothes, sat with a heating on, you know, touching the radiator, nothing warms you up. And then 2-3 minutes later you are sweating like a pig, and that gets to me. Like, it took me nearly 3 hours to just tidy this bit here, because I've had to do stuff and stop and do stuff and stop, and I hate it. In my own head I can see what I want it to look like, I can see what I want to do, I can see where things have got to go, and it's like I can't do it. I can't achieve what's in my head, and it takes 10 times as long to do anything, and it does take away your life in a way. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Yeah, it takes away your life to the point of you don't. Thank you, baby. I love you. This is what I mean. This is what I get when I'm ill. Oh, you dropped him, Bubba. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Thank you, baby. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, my Bubba. Do you love your mummy? Good girl. Can I kiss? Thank you, baby. This is what I mean. She knows I'm not very well at the moment. She knows I'm suffering, so she looks after me. She will bring me her juice bottle if she thinks I need a drink, because she obviously can't make me a drink. And I do normally have this one filled up. Don't chuck them down there, because they'll go down the stairs and they'll break. I normally have this one filled up, so she will bring this to me if she can. And then when I'm lying down on the sofa, she'll bring a blankie to me and cover me up. I found this throat when I keep sounding like I've got a bad throat. That's part of fibro. The heat just drives me insane. 1 minute you're cold, 1 minute you're hot. Just drives me insane. What you doing, baby girl? Yeah, that drives me insane. The feeling of your arms and legs like they're literally hanging on one tendon, and they're just hanging off, and they're just holding on by one tendon. Like, that drives me insane as well. I just, don't get me wrong, she's now I put my hands up for anyone who's got fibro. It's bloody hard, and nobody who's not got it understands it unless they've got a really close family member that has it. I know kind of what's in store for me because I've seen my mum go through it. And it's hard. It's hard to see somebody you love go through this and see them deteriorate before your eyes. And there is nothing you can do about it. And to know that my fibre ain't gonna get any better. If anything, it's gonna get worse. And it's been getting worse slowly over the months. And to know that she is gonna grow up, and at some point I'm not going to be able to run round with her as much. This is what keeps me going, is her and Matt. She knows when I'm ill. She knows when I'm upset. What are you doing to Mummy? She wants me to go and lie down with her. But yeah, thanks for sneezing down my back, baby girl. To anyone who's got fibro, I put my hands up and I applaud you, because it's horrendous. Don't do that because you're hurting Mummy now. It's horrendous to live with. Don't pinch Mummy's face because it hurts. Libby, that hurts. Stop. Stop. It's horrendous to live with. It takes away some of your self-worth. If that makes any sense. You feel like somebody has taken away the person that you are, and you want to be as independent as you can for as long as you can. And Libby, get down! Get down! Yeah, I applaud anyone who's got it. I do struggle. I do have my up and down days. And the doctors are sorting out don't hit Mummy because you hurt. Don't do that, Libby, because that hurts. Libby, please don't, because that hurts. It takes away some of your self-worth. It makes you feel like... Libby, stop touching that. It makes you feel like you're less of who you were, like somebody's taken away your personality kind of thing, because you're not the happy-go-lucky person you were, because you're always putting on a face. And I don't mean that nastily, but you are. You're always putting on a face. You're always putting on that you're not as much pain as what you are. You're able to still do stuff you used to do. You want to be independent. You don't want to have to admit defeat and say, I can't do that. So you are always putting on a face. And I'm struggling with that. I'm struggling with that big time. And I just wanted to come on and kind of say thank you for all your support. And I know there's a few people that I'm friends with on here and stuff that are fellow fibro sufferers, and we do share things that help each other out and things that we do to help us live an everyday life and stuff like that, and I'm grateful for that. But please, anybody who knows anybody who's got fibro, try to help them as much as you can, but don't try to kind of mollycoddle them in a way, I suppose, if for want of a better word. They will want as much independence as they can for as long as they can, because it's a horrible disease. It's never going to get any better. They find that you do have good days, you do have bad days, but if you have quite a run of good days, you are going to have a really bad day. And as far as I'm aware, they've not found anything that really, really helps. Libby, don't do that! Libby! I'm warning you, stop it! So yeah, just bear with anybody who's got fibro. It's a mega hard thing to live with, and we are all doing our best. So I'm now gonna go, guys, because she's now deciding that she has to bury herself underneath the duvet, and I've just made this bed, and it's just took me nearly an hour to make the frickin' bed, so I'm not gonna let her do that. So I'm gonna go, and I'll see you soon, guys. She's now here somewhere. So I'm gonna go, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.